I've got a girl called Poker wanting to come in.
Let's have a look. Yeah.
I think people should be allowed to come up and have their, like, say what they want to say, shouldn't they?
Hiya, Higher Court Assassin, I've never come on your live before. I just wanted to address someone in your chat, a delusive Bob, saying about going to social services because the kids are innocent. So if you go on, I've just made a video about it, putting the clips together, but if you go on Observer's YouTube, okay, you can quite hear clearly, because she made a video yesterday crying that my kids aren't around, they're not in the house, blah, 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 and I've heard the kids in the background before. But if you go on the Observer's YouTube and listen to the whole clip, her kids are in the background listening to these words she's saying.
Yeah.
So, yes, you might think it's TikTok drama, delusive Bob, and TikTok beef, but when there's children hearing these disgusting things, I will make a report to safeguard them, okay? Sorry, not sorry, right? It's absolutely disgusting, the people she's offended, and the people she's upset, the amount of DMs that I've had, okay? So, yes, I've done it. I don't give a shit. Hold my hands up. I've rung them this morning and I will send them all the video evidence.
Well done.
No
well
children
done.
should be hearing those disgusting words come out of anyone's mouth. Okay? And it's not, I don't take things off the app ever, never would. I don't think it's right. But when there's innocent children in the background hearing these things and that type of stuff coming out of a woman's mouth who's a mother, nah, sorry.
Well,
so go on to YouTube.
Personally, I think she's hiding her true self anyway. Just with the amount that she hounded me on social services. So she actually made a report about me when she doesn't know me. And then she actually got her followers to make a report about me as well. And bearing in mind, anyone who watches me, they've been watching me for well over a year now. I do drink, but I never drink with my daughters at home. So any bad behaviour from drinking, because I do have bad behaviour from drinking, social services are aware of my behaviour when I drink. I do have a police record. The police are aware. But they have said to me numerous amounts of times that if you're not drinking around your children, we can't say anything to you. You're allowed to do what you like. So I do drink and I do have bad behaviour, but they're not linked to my kids because I do not drink around my children, and that is a fact.
What baffles me is Scouse she's an advocate for mental health, right, and promotes it, which rightly so, man or woman, DV on either side is wrong, and she's an advocate for that. But then will happily sit there on the app and say the most vile things that came out of her mouth yesterday, but then says that she was SA.
Yeah, she's called me out for that because I was on someone's live stream when she said she'd done it, and I said, I don't believe you, because no one who's been through that would even have those thoughts in her head. I must admit, Court Assassin, I don't watch you, I don't follow the drama between you lot. You're not on my side of the drama, so I fully aware with I've seen all the Wendy shit and whatever, but I'm not going to discuss that. That's nothing to do with me. Other people have discussed it. I'm just on the Scouse thing. But if people think I'm a bad person for doing it, I don't care. I protect DV victims and I protect children. And, it's up to social services what they want to do now. At the end of the day, she shouldn't ever have said those disgusting words to anyone.
No.
There's a video pinned on my page. You can see what she said is pinned on my page. What she said.
I'll give you a follow anyway. But I do want to say I think it is the right thing to do to ring social, because to be honest, I've had that much social involvement that I wouldn't blame anyone for ringing social on me if I did what she did. So
yeah, I made a video this morning. She was crying yesterday morning, going, "Please don't bring my children." I wasn't bringing her children into it. I was saying, as a parent, why are those thoughts in your head? Or as a human, why are those thoughts in your head?
Was it you that was in the box?
No, I was trying to get in the box. She wouldn't get in the box. She screamed at me and said, "Poker, F you." Yeah. So that's when I fired up a live and I cam to her. Yeah. And then.
Well,
so
the thing is she must have something, she must be hiding her true self.
There was 10 of us mods that left at the same time. She's not a nice person, trust me. I've known her 5 years on this app.
The first time she's targeted kids, she's targeted my children.
Well, she said, don't target my children. My children are not in the house when this happens. They don't hear anything. So I literally went onto the Observer's YouTube, screen recorded the whole thing, and you can clearly hear the children in the background. There was an occasion a couple of months ago where the kids were knocking on the door saying, "Oh, I need help, Mummy, I need help." And she took her headphones off, dropped them on her desk or wherever, sighed and paused her FYP show. I'm not here for gifts. Please don't gift me. Thank you, though. I don't do gifts. Thank you, though. But so, I'm sorry, but TikTok, and this applies to everyone on TikTok. My children are in their 20s now and 30s. My your kids should come before TikTok. Okay, that's to everyone on this platform.
Yeah,
Not,
but
I don't mean on this live stream. I mean everyone on TikTok.
Sorry to interrupt, but this woman has been getting away for far too long. The horrible things that she does to people is absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, she's vile. Look at her.
Yeah.
She's vile. I
Vile
don't
what she's done.
I don't believe she's all what she makes herself out to be. This person that advocates safety of children and we need to put children first, because my experience with her is that she will target you and your kids for views. So she must have had a boring week on the app that she targeted me and my daughter.
Is she still on? Is she still on now? Is there a
I did a video saying it's me, not the problem, or something. I don't know. I'm the problem. It's me. Like mocking it again this morning. Like
Wow.
you wouldn't believe. I was up till 3 a.m. the night before, messaging back people that the state they were in. I cried all day yesterday because it reacted my trauma from what I went through as a child. And I was DMing people again last night. She does not know the effect she's had. And people say this is just an app. It's not just an app when those vile things are said.
Sorry, if people want to know what we're talking about, go on Photo Space, bottom right hand, and she's uploaded a video on there, so you'll be able to see.
Yes, the pinned video. There's a massive trigger warning on it. It's not nice, honestly.
No, there is a massive trigger warning, and it's the way she was doing the as well. Like
Mimicking the noise.
It was really weird. It was just really highly odd, but no. I've never really spoken about it. When she did that to me, I didn't even rise to it. I just dealt with social. I actually had to have a meeting at home with social. I actually kept this off the app, but it's gone now. It's happened. My mum and my sister accompanied me, but she was one of the trolls that brought the social to my house, and even the social were flabbergasted. Like they were like, you know, they were like, we don't know what we're doing here, but we're just having.
I know about the Hardys. Don't worry.
Someone's saying, Court, she's posted a video. Can you get that on?
I think she's watching Alia's phone.
See if you
I'm
can
going to
get that
drop that,
video.
guys, but just to that wrong one in the chat, I will always protect children if I see someone doing something wrong, and I don't care if anyone comes at me for it. I'm sorry, kids are innocent and should be protected, and no child should be hearing those disgusting things coming out of people's mouths. So, you know, sorry, not sorry. Thank you for letting me.
I'm grateful the poster actually posted it, so people can see it.
Right, 1 minute, hold on. Right, what's her account name, guys? Because I can't find it anywhere.
Scouse Slayer Official, or Savage Scouse Official, something like that. But I'm going now. Thank you for letting me though.
No worries, Poker.
Bye, love.
Bye.
Bye.
Guys, what survive? Is that her surviving Scouse?
I think that was the mods. The mods had a meeting, didn't they? All the mods got in together and...
Surviving Scouse.
Afternoon, everybody.
All right, yeah, hold on.
Just be careful, because Mad Hatter showed some videos of her and got bananaed.
I think this is on her page, though.
So, from Monday, I am going to be using this page to document my weight loss.
Is that it? No, it's not that.
Change.
That's not the video.
I've tried to do something like this before.
No, what video? That's only got 2,000 followers, though. So is that her main page?
That's a backup.
Surviving Scouse.
Afternoon, everybody.
Scouse. Slayer. Oh. Is it this one? Oh, Savage Scouse. That is it, isn't it? Is this girl for real?
I'll stare directly at the sun, but never in the mirror. It's me.
Oh my god. Why would you put a Taylor Swift song on after you've just...
The next video. Someone's saying it's the next video.
Right, hold on.
You can't really compare a tumble dryer to CSA though, really.
I'm not being funny, but someone gave me £300 and I got a tumble dryer. The end of conversation. Like,
Somebody just said that this is only like you mocking the dryer issue.
I haven't mocked a dryer issue. I did a link in the bio, asked for some money for a tumble dryer, got it, and bought a tumble dryer. That's all there is to it. You know what I mean? Fucking hell. Is it this one?
Intent, interpretation, information. Let's get into it. My intent was never to mock SA or CSA. I was unaware of Kylie's past. I don't know the girl from Adam. And the other day was the first time that I had seen her in my live and comment. I keep an eye on my comments, so if I'd seen her before, I would have known. The uncle comment was not aimed at Mazzy, okay? So that was my intent. Interpretation.
So then what did
Now,
she...
with the way this app works, interpretation is an individual thing for everybody. And the reason why people are upset with what I said was because they took offence and interpreted what I said without looking or asking for the intent behind what I said. What one person interprets something to be is not the same way what the next person could interpret it to be, or the next person. I am not going to sit here and tell people who are outraged with me and offended by what I said how they should take my comment. You took offence by what I said. That is not my problem.
Wow.
I am no longer
Oh my
dragging
God.
myself, beating myself up and apologising for what I said. I said what I said. I've taken accountability. For me, it's over with. Now comes information, the last piece. What was happening before? What was happening during? What happened after? Comments that were being made. People that were speaking. What were the comments like in the live stream? Did I say it angrily? Was I joking? Was I being goaded? Was I having people coming into my life?
She's making herself to be a victim, isn't she now?
Was I pushed? A lot of people on this app, a lot of people have only gone with their interpretation, which is their right to do, but they've not asked for the intent of what I said. They haven't asked me.
Well, you haven't even explained it though.
And looked at all the information. They've just ran with their interpretation. And that's the danger with this app.
Wow.
Things get twisted.
Right, let's get into
My
this.
intent
She said though, when she said all this in her live, right? She
in a
then
million
turned
years
around when people started kicking off and said, "I'm not interested in anyone's trauma. It's none of my business. Don't bring your trauma here." Like, she was proper vile.
my own interpretation. I have one, but it doesn't matter in this situation. And I won't be apologising anymore on this app to people who have no bearing on my life. I'm not the first person to say something out of order. I'm not the first person to do something that they don't mean. I could have very easily stayed away yesterday, not gone live, not allow people to come into my live and talk to me about how they felt. I really didn't want to do it. I was so close to just not coming on the app, but I didn't. Because I knew that if I did that, I'd be dragged. I'm damned if I do. Damned if I don't, really, to be honest, and that's another reason why I'm refusing to apologise anymore. Some of the people who were sat here going for me yesterday are the very same people that support people who have said the worst and done the worst. If you're supporting somebody like that, you've got no ground to stand on to come for me. The last thing I can't force people to listen to my words and actually believe me. That's not down to me. That's down to the people who see this video or see me around the app. Like I said, with every situation, intent, interpretation, information. I wish that more people would look at all three and then make a judgment instead of just going on their own interpretation or their own intent or only the information.
Right, okay, I can't listen to that because she's just waffling on with fancy words, right? Yeah, I do agree with what she's saying is you have to look at someone's intention, because someone's intention and the end result can be two different things. So someone can make a mistake, but their intention was good. Do you
How
know
can you
what I
make a
mean?
mistake saying stuff like that, though?
But
Like,
no,
I get that people
what
say
I'm
stuff
trying-
when they're drunk, but you would never say vile stuff like that. Those words would never come out your mouth, and she said them sober.
Well, what I'm trying to say about her is that I think she's just throwing fancy words out there to throw people off the fact that her intention was to cause someone distress. Her words were, some people need to do this to their mums and also do the same thing to their fathers. Do you know what I mean?
When she knew that she triggered that Maz girl, though, she knew who Maz's abuser was, and she told her to go back to him.
So she's lying then?
Yes,
So
she's lying. I was there.
Yeah, I don't watch her. I don't give her the time of day after she mass reported me to social services. But the funny thing about her is that she's saying that about herself, but where was her compassion when she was mass reporting me to social services?
The tears quickly dried up between how she was yesterday morning and then that video that she's just done now. But she knew who Maz's abuser was and told her to go back to him. So she is a barefaced liar.
I agree.
Yeah.
Polka's saying in the comments that she knew who the girl was.
She did. I was
Yeah.
in the live. I saw it.
Yeah, yeah.
But it wasn't so much. It wasn't so much the words she said. It's the way she said them and
Yeah.
the ease at which it rolled off her tongue, and then
And the actions.
and the sound effects at the end of it, the slurpy sound effects. It came out of her mouth way too easily. She didn't even stop for breath. It just rolled off her tongue. But then yesterday morning, all the fake tears, she's still cancelling. They were kicking people out of the box who were survivors, trying to explain how it made them feel. And they were still kicking people out of the box. And she didn't shed one tear in that. She tried, but she didn't shed one tear. She made it all about her and how she was being affected.
And she didn't stop her mods from dropping them either, did she? When she said what my mods are doing are wrong, she didn't turn around and say, mods, stop dropping people. Tied up the flags so people can have their say, but then kept dropping them and wouldn't let them back in.
The thing was that her mod then came in Miss Remy's boxes later that afternoon and said she dropped Scouse Slayer the night before, when we'd all seen her gifting Scouse in the box in the morning and kicking people and muting people out of the chat. And that mod was Scouse's security, who used to be known as Four Finger Kit Kat. I don't know if anyone remembers her.
No, I don't watch her, so I don't
It was
really
a
know.
nasty piece of work.
Well, someone just made a point that they actually think Scouse Slayer is highly abusive herself, and I actually believe that to be true only because my own personal experience with her. She tried to destroy my relationship with my daughter by mass reporting me to social services where she doesn't know me or my child or my family situation from Adam. So if someone's that quick to mass report someone and really affect a child's life with their parent, I actually do believe deep down she is a very highly abusive individual, and she hides behind this facade of like protecting children, because you can actually have a lot of abusers who pretend that they do charity work. So they'll work in churches to like prey on single mothers, or they'll work in organisations because it masks who they really are. So I do believe that, and I can't say it for sure, but I do believe that she has that thing where there is something seriously deeply wrong with her mentally, and she hides behind this constant mental health support, child support. Like she constantly hounds it, and I think it's just a smokescreen because she's actually a highly abusive individual herself. You know
Well,
what I mean? And that's my interpretation of it, because a lot of abusers work in very charitable organisations. You know, they do.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But she was in that live yesterday morning. She was saying, "Don't bring my kids into it. My kids never hear any of it." Blah blah blah. But you can clearly, when she's doing that horrible speech that she did, you can clearly hear her kids in the background.
Yeah.
Clearly hear it. So she's using that sort of language in front of her children. That is a concern in itself.
Yes, it is. That is a concern in itself, and I think Poker, who has reported her to social services, has done the absolute right thing, because I think this woman actually needs investigating a lot more, you know, because I do believe that she's hiding her true
100%.
her true feel, you know. Sorry.
100%. And I don't know why you've got that Cal next to me, because he's an absolute little fucking piece of shit.
Because I like Court.
Shut up. You like Court.
We get along.
You like everybody, don't you?
No, not everyone.
Yeah, you do. You're a
No, I
clout
don't.
chaser. You're a clout chaser.
No, the only people I talk to is Court and Andrew.
Nah, yeah. So what you got to say? You had a lot to say about
Nothing
this.
that concerns you.
Well, come on then.
Let them carry on with what they're saying, and I'm going to ignore you.
No.
I will ignore you.
Not a chance. Come on then. What you got to say about us?
What's this beef between you two? Have you two got
There is
Fucking
no
fucking
beef.
diddy.
He just wants an argument, and I'm
I
going
don't
to
want an
ignore him.
argument. I think you're an absolute little freak. That's what I think you are.
Just kick him out, because he's going
Why?
on the topic of what's happening.
Why? Because you don't agree with us.
I don't have anything to agree with you on, sweetheart. You're not on my level.
Sweetheart, I'm not your sweetheart for one.
You're not on my level, so...
Oh, come on, guys.
Can I just
Come
say
on.
this though, nurse? Whatever your name is. I do get along with Cal. I mean, me and Cal haven't always seen eye to eye, but we do have.
Are you on about this, Cal? I'm called Cal, you know.
No, she's on about me. She's not on about a tacky bitch like you, sweetheart.
Tacky bitch. I'm from
Can we
fucking
get back on topic? We were talking about Scouse Slayer.
And how good looking she
Guys,
is.
it's all
Oh
love.
my
It's all
God, what a
love in
bitch
here.
fight.
It's all love
wow.
in here.
Sorry, I do
What's
like
it-
a bit of drama sometimes, though, Lisa. I'm gonna admit I do. It makes me laugh. I laugh at
I know.
drama.
This
You can
little
go
freak.
on then, go ahead.
What's this? Handbags at 20 paces?
Right. So, does anybody have anything else to add on to it? Because we have gone.
Yeah, fucking kick him out, the absolute big fat cunt.
I won't be kicking Cal out, and he's definitely not fat. He's lost some.
Well, my name's Cal. I'm the real Cal.
You're not a real cow. You're an
I
nobody.
fucking am.
And I'm not fat.
Everything
If you look
I
at my
just got long
Instagram,
before you, darling.
I've never been fat. Never.
Well, you look it.
Never.
He's not. I think he used to be a lot bigger than he is, and he's not.
No, I've never.
Have you not? I thought
No,
you-
look at me Instagram. It's in the link in my bio. I've always been skinny.
You have lost a few stone, though, haven't you? Though.
Yeah, he's
No, I haven't lost any weight.
Oh, so you've always been skinny, Cal.
The only thing I've lost, the only thing I've really lost weight around is my neck. Like
Fucking-
a tiny little bit. Half
Just
an
see you
inch.
haven't lost it from your mouth.
Can I just ask what your two's beef is?
I haven't got any beef with him. He's just jealous.
Yes, you
because-
did. You're coming
He's
around
jealous
and
because I
talking.
got on with
You are fucking
people.
clever.
And I can go in a box and I can have a normal conversation with
Well,
multiple
no, 'cause
people.
it started
Multiple
on
people.
his.
He doesn't like that. So anyway, carry on with what you were saying. Sorry.
I think we're gonna have to do a random box battle in a bit to lighten
I think we're straight as well.
Go on then.
The thing is, he will never win.
Right. Well, we'll do one, but we'll finish
I'm
this
not doing
conversation.
it now. I'll do it when my people are awake.
Let me
Exactly.
let me make me cup of coffee.
I won't be doing it now.
No, you
making
won't
some
be, will
coffee.
you? Because you're full of shit.
Right, Nurse and Cal, did you both have an opinion on what's happening with
Yeah,
Scouse?
like I was I still go to Angie's box and stuff, but he just thinks that he can fucking come in here willy-nilly.
Yeah, but
I
the thing. The thing is, if Cal comes into people's boxes and we want him there, then it's not a problem, is it? Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely. And can I just say, I've been coming in these people's boxes before you even come into the box the first time.
Listen,
I've been battling court. I've been battling court for a very long time.
I feel
Well,
like
you want a fucking
I feel
medal?
like I need a whistle.
He's just so jealous.
Why
And
don't you
so
shut up?
I'm not jealous. Why would I be jealous of you?
So then, why? Let me ask a question. If you're not jealous and you're not bitter, why have you come up trying to start?
Because you thought you were clever in Angie's box. You sit
Clever?
there,
I've not been
you're
in
a
Angie's
little
box
clout
for days.
chaser,
I've been
man.
busy.
You're a little
I
clout
don't live
chaser.
on
Anyway,
that.
Scouse
I'll
Slayer,
tell you
do you have
what.
opinions
I'll
on
tell you what.
Scouse
I'll
Slayer?
tell you fucking
You're boring.
exactly how it is. I'm
You're boring.
boring.
You're not
Well, I'm
telling anyone
boring,
how
and
it
I'm
is.
not
Just
like
shut
you,
your
man.
fucking
You're a
mouth.
fucking rat.
Be quiet.
You be quiet. You go on like
Go away.
you're fucking mental health
Listen,
industry.
if there was an
You
issue
know
with me
nothing
going
about
in
it, man, so
someone's
shut your mouth,
box,
Cal.
they wouldn't let me in the
Shut
box.
your mouth, Cal.
If there was an issue, they wouldn't let me in the box.
Right, we're going to start a box battle at 200k likes, please. Can everyone please send their heart me's in?
Time out
Cal
now,
versus
guys.
Cal.
Time out.
Cal versus
No,
Cal.
I'm not doing a box battle now, Court. I'm not doing it now.
I'm not doing it now.
It'll be tonight. It'll be tonight when I've got my people.
Stand down.
Oh,
If you
well,
want-
why don't we just do a random one just to, like, have some...
Yeah,
No.
fuck him off.
Right, we've gone off complete topic now, so does someone want to put us back on track?
Have you not read the comments about you? Literally.
So Cal and Cal, freaking hell. Is he jealous of you then, Cal, or what?
That's what everyone says all the time.
So has he been following you around the app then?
Yes, that's what he does.
Oh.
And because he's never been someone on here, like he's
know
never
each
tried
other in
to
real
do
life,
anything.
Vincent? Do you two know each other in real life or just on the app?
No, he's just a weird stalker that goes around slagging me off.
No. Listen,
Because
you're
I
the one
get in
that comes in
people's
Angie's.
boxes because
You're the one that comes in
because I talk
Angie's
to
line.
court.
So shut
Can
your
you mute
fucking
him a
mouth.
minute so I can actually talk?
Yeah, go on. Let's mute him for a second.
So, because I actually talk and because I've spoke to court, I used to battle Court Assassin a lot. She'll say that herself. And obviously the same with Angie, the same with Pearl, the same with them lot. Like genuine, just harmless battles.
You little
where-
clout chaser.
Shut up! I'm trying to talk. Where we would try and talk and just battle and play along like normal. And then because he's a nobody, he's got to try and come and cause a stir, not realising that we all know what goes on the app. We've been doing this a long time. And if we had an issue, I wouldn't be bringing it to a live stream. I'd be texting court about it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's how we work. Hello, Bev.
I don't mind Cal being in my boxes, so I don't understand why anyone else should have a problem with someone being in my box. Because they wouldn't be in my box if I didn't want them in my box. So.
It's just bitterness and jealousy.
Right. Anyway, let's go back on track then. Right. So, does anyone want to help me because I've completely gone off?
We were talking about Scouse Slayer and the stuff that she's been saying.
So I think it's important for these 544 people to listen, right? Because I always like to be useful, yeah. Just because someone talks about protecting children or works in a charitable organisation or hammers it on here about child protection, etc., it doesn't mean that they are for children, because a lot of them mask it, one, to get a lot of them use it to get support of people who like to hear those things, and secondly, a lot of people use it to hide their actual ulterior motives or their real selves, which because a lot of people can have a dark side to them. I can have a dark side to me, but I admit that because I've done a lot of work on myself. I've done some horrible things in my life. I've not always been nice to people, and I always have to be honest about who I am, because I don't ever want to mislead anyone. And a lot of people who watch me will know that about me because they'll see them traits come out when I have a drink. And then obviously when I'm sober, I can realign myself and sort of ground myself and work on trying to be a better person. So I know that people try and hide who they really are. I know people try and hide their emotional turmoil, their true intentions, because I have to work on myself every day to be a better person, because I have completely lost it in it at times. Big stuff as well. So a lot of people don't fool me. So someone could come up to me, right, and Scouse Slayer, particularly one of them, right, who will fire up a live, yeah, and she will talk about, you know, we need to do this and mass report this person and protect this person and da-da-da. And she never actually talks about her own defects of character, because we all have defects of character. And that's a massive red flag for me. When someone hammers all the good things that people should be doing, but then never talks about their own defect of character, it is always a big red flag, and I have never liked her. And I truly believe that she is a very twisted individual, and that's all I have to say on that matter.
Well, I think there's no such thing as a perfect human being or a perfect parent, love. We learn and grow every day. You know, we're all learning. We never stop learning until the day we die. We've all made mistakes, Coach, do you know what I mean? But
yeah, well, I think
somebody like her, she just won't take any accountability at all. She just don't give a shit. She's just a real vile person, human being.
Yeah, but there is mistakes, and then there are mistakes, and that is just beyond a mistake. That is.
She's broken every rule on TikTok. She should not be allowed to carry on this app. She should be taken off and punished.
How come people can show the video of her or talk about it and they get bananaed, but yet the actual person who said these disgusting things is still swanning around on the app giving it
exactly,
No, she did get bananas.
Did she?
Yeah, she got banana. The live was discontinued, and her main account is now bananas.
Oh right, okay.
Coming back on the backup account.
She's come back on like she doesn't give a fuck in the world, like she's done absolutely nothing wrong. It's almost like, oh, I apologised, I fired up a live where I took a little bit of shit off people for half an hour, and that's enough. That's it. As far as I'm concerned, I don't need to say sorry anymore.
Lise, when she was on EQ's live last night, did EQ respond to her at all?
I don't know.
I don't think she did.
She did?
I don't think she did.
Did she? Oh,
I was just curious to see what EQ thought about it all.
Papa Roach, did you hear in the comments? Because obviously I've seen your video and I saw a bit, but I weren't sure if you were watching or not.
So did she get bananaed for saying the things that she said that I just played? Because am I going to get bananaed now for...
Yeah, well, no, it was wasn't it her apology live yesterday that got discontinued?
No, because her apology live was on her backup. It was on Surviving Scouse. Her when she actually said the things about go back to your daddy sort of thing. That got bananas in the end.
So will my live get discontinued now for playing that? That's what I'm asking.
No, because you didn't actually play the clip of when she was live, did you?
Yeah.
You played the response when she was sort of like crying about being...
No, I played that clip where she said about that area and the downstairs area.
Well, if you haven't been bananaed now, then you won't be.
Oh, for God's sake, what a nightmare. Well, anyway.
Apparently, you did respond to her a couple of times.
I've just said, Papa Roach, request a box. We all need to know.
I think, does Papa Roach want to come into the box, though, and have a chat with us?
I don't know. We're not scary.
Yeah, it's not scary. We've all heard your voice anyway on your videos, Papa Roach, so...